Mr. Spielberg, it's a pleasure to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. Great.
Now, audiences are obviously going to see the parallels between what's currently going on with the administration and the press as to what's seen in this movie. What do you think the audience is going to take away after seeing this film?
Well, hopefully the audience is going to say that heroes are not just made from the DNA of Luke Skywalker or Han Solo or Indiana Jones or Spider-Man or Iron Man or any other superhero, but the superheroes for me today is the free press and the reporters that report that and bring the news to all of us. And I wanted to make a movie about patriots and heroes, and that's why I told this story at this time.
This story focuses so much on print journalism that seems to be faltering, or at least changing right now. With the experience that you have making this film, what do you see that landscape changing into?
Well, the landscape is a lot different right now. There was a lot more legwork in the 70s to get a newspaper out. It was analog, not digital. But the integrity and the sourcing and the amount of talent needed to put a story together has not changed. As a matter of fact, today there is so many different sources to get your news. There's so many more opportunities for young journalists to get a job and find a way to tell us what's really happening.
There's a lot of negativity in the press around what's happening in Hollywood in regards to women. Does having Meryl Streep as such a central figure and this role of such a powerful woman, does that help turn the tide of that negative perception?
Well, I think that Meryl Streep is representing Katharine Graham because she's playing her. And it was Katharine Graham that kind of broke a different glass ceiling when she became the first woman to control a Fortune 500 company. Not at the time of our story, of course, but finding her voice and being able to find the courage that it took in a man's world when she was the publisher of the Washington Post, but men in her own boardroom were looking past her to the other man behind her in another chair. The fact that she was marginalized and diminished and almost disenfranchised, and the fact that she, when the time came that she really had to find her voice, she found it in a way that changed the course of that paper and made it one of the greatest papers in this country.
Last quick question. What does it mean for you to have your film be the opening night film for the Palm Springs International Film Festival?
It's a great honor. I've always wanted to come down here. A lot of my friends have been here before me. I'm so happy I'm finally here.
Stephen, thank you so much. I really appreciate you talking to me.
Enjoy the movie.
I will. Thank you.